it's Amanda from the Fiction Fairy, and today I'm bringing you my June TBR. So this month I'm going to be catching up on some review copies that I need to go ahead and read, and so that's what most of these books are going to be. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first book that I'm going to read this month is The Half-Life of Molly Pierce by Katrina Leno. And I'm not quite sure what this book is about. It seems like it might be like a psychological thriller type book, maybe some memory loss, but I'm not quite sure what this book has in store for me. The second book that I'm going to be reading is Dissonance, and this is by Erica O'Rourke. I did start reading this book, but I only got probably 25% through the book, so I'm going to be finishing that up this month. And this is just a book about people who can walk in between time frames. They can go from our time frame to a universe that's like a parallel universe, and there's several parallel universes, and they're created by the decisions that we make, and there's these walkers that can walk in between those different parallel universes that are created by the decisions that we make. So far it is an incredibly interesting book. I love it. It has a beautiful cover. I think that this book is going to be absolutely fantastic, so I hope that I'm not wrong. I hope I'm super right. So the next book I'm going to read is On the Fence by Casey West, and I've never read anything by Casey West, and this is a contemporary of hers. However, I do have Split Second by her, but I haven't read that or Pivot Point. This just seems kind of like a fun-loving contemporary boy meets girl, girl meets boy, what do boy and girl do, boy and girl fall apart, boy and girl get back together, boy and girl live happily ever after. That's what it kind of seems like it's going to be to me. Lighthearted, it's summertime, so throw that into the mix and kind of just use that as hopefully a little bit of a mood booster, because it just seems like it's going to be a lighthearted contemporary, and people seem to really like Casey West and her writing, so I am excited to go ahead and read that book. The last two books I'm going to read this month are part of a series, I believe. It may be a duology, but I think that it's a series. I'm not quite sure. And the first book is Linked, and the second book is Unravel, and they are both by Imogen Housen. And I'm not quite sure what these books are about. I bought Linked just a little bit ago, and I got it in. I don't think I put the haul up where I got this book yet, but I did just recently get this, and then I got Unravel for review, so I need to read Linked first, so that's what I'm going to do. But it just says, a pulse-pounding adventure, I couldn't put it down, and it says 1 part space opera, 1 part romance, 1 part The Matrix. So I love like sci-fi space books. This kind of seems like it's going to be maybe a little bit like that show Continuum. I don't know if any of you guys have watched it. I think now it's on the Sci-Fi Network, and I really, really like that show. It kind of seems like that's what this is going to be about, and I really, really enjoy books and movies and things that are like that. So those are the books that I'm going to be reading this month. I am very excited. I hope that they all turn out terrifically. There may be some other books that I add into it, but I think that this is pretty much going to be my TBR for the remainder of the month, just because these books I do need to get read so that way I can go ahead and review them. So let me know what you guys are reading in the comment box below. Let me know if any of these books sound interesting to you. Let me know if any of you guys have gotten these books for review, and maybe you've read them or you've heard things about them and you want to let me know in the comments below. That would be fantastic. And just thanks guys for coming by the Fiction Fairy and watching my June TBR.